Welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a classic interview question, the candy distribution problem. This problem, often found on LeetCode as number 135, is a fantastic example of using a greedy algorithm strategy to solve a constraint optimization puzzle. Let's set the stage. Imagine there are n children standing in a line. Each child is assigned a specific integer rating value based on their performance or behavior. Your input for this problem is simply an array of these integer ratings. Your task is to distribute candies to these children. You cannot just give out candies randomly. There are two specific rules you must follow. First, every single child must receive at least one candy. Second, if a child has a higher rating than their immediate neighbor, they must get more candies than that neighbor. This applies to both the left and the right neighbors. Let's look at a simple example with 3 children. Their ratings are 1, 0, and 2. Following our rules, the middle child with rating 0 gets 1 candy, the minimum. The first child has rating 1, which is higher than 0, so they get 2 candies. The third child has rating 2, which is also higher than 0, so they also get 2 candies. The total minimum candies needed here is 5. Here is where many people get tripped up. The rule explicitly says higher rating. It does not mention equal rating. Look at this case, ratings 1, 2, and 2. The middle child gets 2 candies because they are rated higher than the first child. However, the third child, despite having the same rating as the middle one, only gets 1 candy. Since their rating is not strictly higher, the rule does not force us to give them more. Trying to solve this in a single pass is difficult because a child's candy count depends on both their left and right neighbors. The optimal strategy breaks this into 2 simple passes. First, we scan from left to right to satisfy the left neighbor condition. Then, we scan from right to left to satisfy the right neighbor condition. In the first pass, we initialize everyone with 1 candy. Then we iterate through the line. For each child, we check if their rating is higher than the child to their left. If it is, we give them 1 more candy than the child on their left has. If not, we leave them alone. Now for the second pass. We iterate backwards, from the end of the line to the beginning. This time, we check if a child has a higher rating than the child to their right. If they do, we have a decision to make. We need to make sure they have more candies than their right neighbor, but we also don't want to break the condition we just established in the first pass. This is the key logic. If the backward pass suggests a child needs, say, 2 candies, but the forward pass already gave them 3, we must keep the 3. Reducing it would violate the left neighbor rule. Therefore, we update the candy count to be the maximum of what they currently have and what the right neighbor rule requires. This solution is highly efficient. The time complexity is big O of n because we iterate through the list a constant number of times, specifically 3 times. The space complexity is also big O of n, as we need to create an array of the same size as the input to store the candy counts. To wrap up, start by giving everyone 1 candy. Sweep left to right to handle left neighbors. Sweep right to left to handle right neighbors, using the max function to resolve conflicts. Sum up the array, and you have your minimum total candies. This is a greedy approach because we make the optimal local choice at each step to reach the global optimum.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.